vaadake 1-2 maks.
Hello everyone, it's 18th of April and 1-2 Max podcast started. On my right hand side, my great friend, project manager, talented gambler and co-host Tanel Viik. Hello.
Hello, pretty nice introduction, thank you. On my left hand side, MMA fighter with 4-0 record. That's and cool. 1 knockout and vlogger and my bad coach and commentator. What else?
Nothing else.
Maikel Astur.
Hello everyone. And on my right hand side, my right hand man, professional fighter, sports commentator and host of our show, Henry Rohtla. Hello.
Hello. And behind the cameras, as always, Karl Ots. Hello. Our guest today is a fighter from Portugal and holding #1 rank in Glory Kickboxing organization. His professional record is 18 wins and 3 losses, 13 TKOs or KOs. He started his journey in combat sport at 12 years old and quickly built a name for himself, collecting over 8 medals in youth, European and World Championship under both Muay Thai and kickboxing rules. His amateur record is 44 wins and 5 losses. Since then, his career has been nothing short of explosive. He has won European titles under Iska and Vaco Pro and delivered highlight reel knockouts, including a stunning 37 seconds finish at Thai Fight Rome and a body shot KO at One Friday Fights in Bangkok. In late 2023, he signed with Glory and stepped into the biggest spotlight of his career. Despite the razor-close debut, he bounced back by handing Rise super lightweight champion Chad Collins his first kickboxing loss in a dominant first-round TKO. Welcome to the show, Miguel, Trindade.
Hi guys, I'm very happy to be here. I was watching the highlights and I normally don't do it. I don't consume a lot of my own content. But yeah, it's nice. Thank you for the invitation, first of all. I will only say thank you, Henry, because I'm afraid of mistaking your names.
Yeah, don't worry. It's all good.
No, but thank you guys. Thank you.
Michael and Tanel.
Tanel and?
Michael.
Yes. Michael. Just like Michael Jackson.
Yes.
I got the moves also.
You got the shoes.
show me the shoes.
No, but for real, thank you once again. I'm very happy to be here. I'm here for like 2 hours and you have been amazing. What can I say? For me, it's a privilege to travel doing what I love and meeting new people, new cultures, and kind of this, yeah.
So today we're gonna focus of your your life, your career, how you started, everything, and I think it's best way to start is let's talk about your childhood. When you grow up, where you grow up, how was your lifestyle, what you do. Just start where you want.
Nice. I came from a humble background, working families, not too much money. We never had any problems, but humble families. And I'm from Lisbon, from Sintra, a place named Sintra. And I've grown up there. I spent all there my whole childhood. And at 11 years old, I wanted to be a football player, as like every kid. But like we was from the hood, My father told me, no, you're not going to be a football player. You have to learn how to defend yourself, because this is surviving. Forget about football. When somebody's going to steal your phone or your wallet or your car or whatever, you will not kick a football. You have to kick his head.
Was there a lot of crime in Sintra?
Well, it's like when it's your neighborhood, you don't feel like it's a bad neighborhood, But maybe a little bit high, yes. But it's not like the worst place in the world, but yeah. It's better for you to know how to defend and when to run and everything. My father made me went to a Muay Thai class to just watch. And I fell in love it was like the first scene, I went there, I saw the guys hitting pads, jumping rope, doing clinch and sparring, and I immediately fell in love. and never stopped since then. Since that day, just started training, and even today, when I go to training, I still feel that like that thing inside, that fire inside of going to the gym to train, and even when it's like when it's sparring session, it's like my happiest day of the week. You know, just like a kid. Yeah, I'm 24 years old now. I've been training since I was 11. My first fight was at 12. And yeah, I started to fight at 12, like at small local
Events.
places. And at 15, I went to my first international championship, a world championship in Thailand. I got a silver medal. And yeah, when I saw the level, when I saw what I was capable of doing, and like I was 10 fights when I went to the World Championship, and I lost in the final against a Thai guy, a Thai kid, you know,
Yeah.
with more than 100 fights, you know. But I was like, I gave him a fight. I lost, well lost, but well deserved. But I gave him a fight, so I was like, with 10 fights, I'm doing this. When I have 50, I can be something. I can do something with this. And yeah, at 15, 16, I choose to be a professional fighter. I was studying, but I was training like every day, morning, afternoon. I was like morning going to the gym, from the gym to the school, gym again, and at 11 in the night, I was home, and every day like that. At 19 in the pandemic, I did my pro debut, and then things started to flowing. You know, you start to fight, you starting to get some bigger names, and when I was like 6-7-0, I did my first European title fight. After that, we were aiming, me and my actual coach, who at that time was my manager. We were thinking about the world title, but I got a knee injury, you know, LCA and ACL. How do we say in English? ACL?
ACL.
Yeah.
Yes, in Portuguese it's LCA. ACL and the meniscus
Yeah.
totally broke. Surgery, 1 year stopped. And after I came back, and then it's like my modern history, you know, like the last part of my history. When I came back from my injury, and everything is going right, luckily, you know. Luckily, no, because we work, but no more injuries. I have health to train. That's the most important thing, and that's what I wish. And about my career, that's, I think, almost everything. After I came back from my injury, I did 7-8 fights in 1 year. 6 fights, like 1 fight each month. The 7th was at one Friday fights. One by KO. After that, big things when started coming. You know, invitation from Glory, invitation from One, discussing negotiation with both promotions. And in December of 2023, I did my Glory debut. I lost, but it was a great fight, which for me it's the most important thing. Even win or lose, you have to do something great. You know. And yeah, it was like a fight of the year contender.
Who did you fight the first one?
Bergen
Peposhi,
Peposhi,
yeah.
like very strong guy.
Yeah.
Also my friend. We have a good relationship. We're very respectful. But he's a great guy, great athlete, a beast. Always bringing the show. Like in that year, there were 3 fights, contenders as fight of the year, and 2 of the fights were of them. Like he's a warrior, you know. And yeah, we did a great fight. He beat me. Then after that, we went to Chad Collins, who was at that moment like the #1 kickboxing fighter at the category. He had beat Patch and a lot of Japanese fighters. And then I knocked him out in the first round, and it was like the boom. Whoa, this kid is something. After that, we took the #1 spot in Glory. We did the Featherweight tournament of Glory Rise, which was something unbelievable. And now here we are. Yeah, this is my professional life.
Yeah, let's go back in time a bit. And what was your first gym, and who was your first coach? And
My first coach was a Portuguese guy. It was like we've been together. We worked together for almost 10 years. His name is Paulo. He's like a very good coach, you know. Old school Muay Thai coach. kick, train, run, clinch every day. Kill yourself. 4 hours training from Monday to Saturday, and yeah, were crazy times. I was training like a crazy guy with him. We did a great amateur career. I was IFMA European champion twice in juniors, WACO European champion, and also WACO world champion, all in juniors amateur championships, which is very hard, you know. And yeah, we did like a great career. It happens that at a certain level, you need more, you know. You need someone who is willing to sacrifice the same things as you, sacrifice your life. Because when you're a professional in this, well, if it was for the money, I wouldn't choose this sport. You know, kickboxing, Muay Thai is not a sport. It's not like MMA. It's not like boxing. You will not have millions. You will not have money enough to retire. You have to work. But if I'm doing this, I want to do it as good as possible. And we only have one career, so I started to have some signals that we didn't share the same ambition. He was like very comfortable in his own life, which is okay, which is good. But I needed some more for me. Like there was a time, and I would like a little bit sideline here. There was a time where my fathers broke. You know, they were together for 20 years, and they split up. And after that, my father went to jail. You know? And the year after, my mother was unemployed. And I have two small children, brothers, like a small brother and a sister. And we're like, okay, we have nothing. There was hard times, struggling times, you know. We had no money. We had to live with some help of friends and everything, which is hard. Even though I was like 20 years old. And my mother always told me, no, you keep training, you keep fighting, you keep doing your better, you know. And
that's what you want to hear from your mother.
That's the only thing that you need. How can you not give your life every day?
Yes.
When your mother tells you something like this, and you see like your brothers and your sister, and you go to the fridge and there's 4 of us and only 3 yogurts, so you know this is not for you. Don't eat. This for them. And yeah, at that moment, I started to want to chase more from my life inside the fight game, but I saw that we didn't share ambition, me and my coach, you know. I was doing some fucking sacrifices. Well, it's a podcast. You can
that's okay.
Do what you want.
It's not television, yeah. I was doing like some fucking sacrifice in my life, trying my best. I like training, teaching classes all over Lisbon, from Monday to Sunday every day, fighting for shitty purses because it was pandemic and that. And yeah, I was the only one doing that. So I was like, I have to do a bigger sacrifice, which was moving away. Like I will go to Spain.
Did you already have pro fights then?
What?
Did you already have pro fights then, or you moved? And then
I had some pro fights. Yes, this was after my injury. I had been European champion in professionals the first time in Muay Thai, and then I injured myself 2 months later in 2022, February, and then surgery in April. Then recovery, teaching classes at a small gym, surviving literally. It was like work so I can work, you know. I was not getting money. I was just working. And yeah, after that I was like, no, this is not life for me. If I'm going to sacrifice that much, I will go it all in, you know. Then it was when me and Diego, my actual coach, which is my mentor in life and a guy that I'm grateful for everything that I have. Because there was a very important thing that he didn't give me nothing. He gave me the opportunities to chase a better life, better things, you know. And that's very important. Someone that wants you really to see you better, and it's not like you're thirsty, I will give you half a bottle. No, you're thirsty, so I will tell you where is the fountain, and you go and you get all the water that you need. But I will teach you. You're hungry, I'll teach you how to fish, but you have to fish. I will not give you a bread. I will teach you how to hunt, how to fish. You will get you all the food you need, but you have to work for it. I will teach you how to do it. And yeah, he's a person like that, and it's very rare these days. And yeah, we got together. I finished my recovery of the knee in Ponferrada, the city that I live now. Then we start to work. First fight in Abu Dhabi, I won. Second fight in Mexico, I won again by KO. Third fight in Thai fight against PTT. I knocked him out. He believes more in me than myself. After that, Lithuania against a great fighter, David Avdanila. In MMA gloves, Muay Thai, we fought again. I won by points, which is very hard outside of your country. Then European title of kickboxing, a fight in Cambodia that didn't went well, but after that, one championship, boom, big money, big purse, big KO, big bonus, $20,000 home. And that was the moment, like exactly 1 year from the moment I stepped in that city.
But you moved there alone?
I moved,
Spain.
me and my wife, my girlfriend.
Okay, you're both from Portugal, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you moved together to Spain.
Yeah, she's also a fighter, yeah.
But you moved there because of Diego Vasquez? to
Yes,
train with him,
because
yeah?
because like he's our friend, and we knew that with him
It's a
working-
Mamba Fight Club.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's it, Mamba Fight Club and the promotion, Mamba Fight Championship. And we knew that working with him, we will do great things together, you know? And yeah, we moved on September of 2022. End of September of 2023, I won my fight in one. I won, like, for the first time in my life, I won like some decent money. And I told my mom, hey, it's time, come here, like come with me. And my brothers, I have a small brother which is 8 years old, and a sister which is 18 years old. And then my brothers, my siblings, and my mother came to Spain as well. And now we are all together, you know, and with a comfortable life. I'm fighting, doing what I love every day. They have a relaxed life. They can work. They can go to school. We're not missing nothing, you know. You have a hot house in winter. You can go on vacation in summer. You have food in the fridge. You don't need nothing more. I don't want to be a millionaire. I want me and my family to be comfortable. And the money, it comes and it goes, but the most important thing is that they don't need to struggle, you know. They have opportunities. They can do whatever they want. And they are not like... how do I say in English? I don't know the word, but they are not in disadvantage in relationship with the other people, and that's it. That's my main motivation, my main goal, my main history, and how things became to this now in Estonia, talking with you guys.
Yeah, but you told that now you're a pro fighter and stuff like that. But before that, I remember one video when you got injured. You were working in construction.
Yeah. That was our times.
It was during the injury or before that already?
After the injury, while I was recovering. Like, I was not able to fight yet, but I was already good. Like, for normal people life.
Yeah.
It's not the same. And yeah, at that time I was working part-time in
Construction.
on a construction company. After that, I was to the gym training alone, which is for me one of the hardest things that you have to clap for yourself when no one is clapping. It's easy to train hard or to do hard sparring or hard pads when someone is recording you or when all the gym is full. But when you go alone training, just you in the bag, you a rope in the bag, you the weights and do your stuffs. That's hard, you know.
I know the shit because I have the knee injury also, and you're the guy actually who motivates me because I watch your videos.
True.
That you come back and fight again. So yeah,
For real.
appreciate that.
Thank you. That's the kind of stuff that I like to hear because what is life? It's not about the belt. It's not about the titles. It's not about nothing. It's about the impact that you give to people. Tomorrow, I will retire from my career. This all will end, and you will not remember me for being glory number one, for being glory champion, for being this and that. You will remember how we've been together, how I treated you, and what type of guy am I, and what have I was able to do to impact you, you know. And if you send me something like that, it's like something amazing. It's the one of the main reasons, and people sometimes forget about this.
I know the hustle that you always have to go to the gym alone. Every day you have to keep grinding. You have to keep doing this.
Just keep going.
Because this the exercise for the knee, for the leg, it's very, very, very complicated.
And
in the mind as well.
While doing that, you see like all your friends and all your teammates and all your opponents working and fighting and doing big stuffs.
Doing
and you're like
fun
stuck
stuff.
here.
Doing fun stuff.
Doing fun stuff, doing the good stuff, like eating the good things. And you're eating the vegetables every day. And it's very, very hard, but it was important, you know. For me, I'm grateful for every bad thing that happened, because in the end, it just made you stronger.
Yes.
Bro, it's like you have a knee injury. What can you take from that? Experience, being calm. Remember that the things will not happen when you want, will happen when you're ready. Remember that you have to keep working even when nobody's clapping for you, nobody's seeing. You have to keep going, keep moving, keep moving. Your time's gonna come, like Khabib said. Your time's gonna come. I believe Khabib broke his knee twice, no?
Yes.
Twice. You know what is broken your knee twice? I think if I had the same injury again, I don't know if I would be able to come back, you know? And
that's the same
that guy
same
did it
thing
twice.
what I think.
And he got so much trash talk, like that he's avoiding other fighters and stuff, like from Conor and all this.
Yeah.
And when he was out for like 1.5 years at some point.
And he's like, your time's gonna come, just keep working, let's go. And
With the accent.
It is amazing. Your father, his father died, he kept fighting, you know? That's what motivates, bro, for real. And as you told, I was working at the construction. I was training alone after I was teaching classes in a college against. Yes, it's against, because it was like a fighting with 5 and 6 year old kids. It was the hardest part of the day.
Yes.
Then training again. Next morning, same day, and at the weekends, I was doing the preparing events, like doing the, how do I say it? For example, you want to do an event, a kickboxing event, and you rent the ring,
organizing stuff.
Yes, but I was not organizing. I was just doing the putting the ring in its place,
putting together,
charging the iron, you know, not organizing. I don't have to organize. I'm just doing preparing the show, and then Monday again to work, and it was hard until I had like some fights in a row. Things started to get well, and I'm like, okay, now I can just focus on fighting.
How many months after the surgery when you get back in the ring?
9 months exactly.
9 months, yeah.
It was a little bit.
On my mind, I was also like 6 between 9 months. Then I'm okay, but I was away 2 years.
I was meant to wait 1 year since the surgery to my first fight, but then I was like, there came a good opportunity. I was feeling well.
Were you 100%?
My leg was not 100%. It was not at the moment. I was like, it was not as fast, as explosive, but it was strong.
But did you feel any pain or like unstable?
No. That I didn't felt that, because I did like a very, very strong recovery. Like my recovery was like a preparation for a fight. You know, I went into the gym twice a day, doing physiotherapy. You know,
that's what I'm talking.
Cardio,
you're
doing
working
the
alone.
plyometric exercise, doing everything twice a day, every day. Like a preparation.
Yeah.
That's my opponent right now, and that's the man to beat. And when I started to prepare for a fight, I liked some amazing legs. You know, a quad was like ridiculous. Now it's smaller because I lose weight and everything, but at that moment was ridiculous. You know, it was solid. I was stable, and I did a fight. I was a little bit limited, and my opponent came to kick my leg. But I managed to win on points. A good fight.
What leg you have? Right or left?
Right.
But
right
you
one.
stay orthodox.
Yes. But they knew. So step out and bang,
Okay,
one kick, two
okay.
kicks, three.
Yeah.
And after 4 kicks, I was like, son of a bitch, I have to kill you. Or either I kill you or you will kill me.
Because the injury happened while you were in IFMA.
Yes, in a fight.
You were hitting a middle kick and then the knee gave up, yeah?
Yeah, just I remember it. I feel the pain. I don't know how it happens. I throw a middle kick, and when I put the foot on the ground, like clack, bam, and I fell down. I immediately get up because the round finished. I got up, I went to the corner, and I was like, oof, I injured myself. And I was like, in Infamous, you can see the points, the scorecards. And I was like, I had lost the first round. And I was waiting for the points of the second round. And I was like, if I lose this round,
No
I will
point.
not go.
Yeah.
I will not go. There's no nonsense. I will not knock him out with one leg. And yeah, there's nothing to do. But then came the result, and it was like 19-19 draw. So third round,
Yeah.
let's see who wins. And I was like, I have to go. I have to go.
Crazy.
I will not sleep well if I don't try. I prefer to lose than not to try. And I went, and I was able to.
But how much is
beat the
the
guy.
pain out 1 out of 10 scale? Like what you feel in the
Look,
fight?
let's like in a scale of 1 up to 10, where 10 is like the worst pain in the world,
Yeah.
and 1 is like just this.
Yeah.
A solid 7. It was
Yeah.
for me solid 7, and because I was hot, I was in
Yeah.
a fight. You're with the
you're
adrenaline.
warm. Yeah.
Because after the fight, I wasn't able to sleep. I was like, yeah, I'll fight tomorrow. I won this fight. I'll fight tomorrow in the semifinals.
So you won the third round.
Yeah, I won the third round and I won the
Crazy.
fight. after all,
Broken
well,
ACL.
when you refuse to lose, you have to show. You have to show that you really want it. You know, you have to show
course,
that
of
dog
course.
inside of you. It's not like saying, "No, I want to be the best." No, now you have to show it. You have to pay the fucking price. It's your time. And for me, like most people, don't know that happened. You know, but for me, sleeping, knowing that I have done this is the biggest trophy. The biggest trophy because I know what I'm capable of. I know, and when I'm coaching someone like my colleagues, my teammates, and I'm coaching them, and I'm in their corner, I know what I can ask because I know what I've done. You know, I know what I've done. I know what type of pain that I felt, and I kept moving forward. So, being able to say something is the biggest trophy you can have.
But talking about your impact, as you spoke before, your social media rise has been spectacular. You started posting videos on social media and you went kind of viral. Like, was it a plan of yours, like to start posting? Like, what's the plan with social media?
Was a plan.
But this happened when you went to Spain, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was between me and Diego and also my girl Deborah. She doesn't put so many time in that, but I did it and I still doing it.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, so we are fighters. We are Muay Thai and kickboxing fighters, not fighters. Muay Thai and kickboxing fighters. What's happened here? We don't have money. Fighters in kickboxing, Muay Thai, a good purse is like 2,000 euros. It's nothing. You cannot live with that. You have to fight each month. A good purse in Portuguese and Spanish reality, you know. So we have nothing. So let's build a brand. Like when McGregor started MMA, the purses was not they were not millionaire purses. Were smaller, much smaller. He changed the game. So let's build a brand. Miguel Trindade is a brand. Let's build an image that people wants to pay to see it, you know. And let's use everything that happens to you in a good way. You injure yourself, okay? Show your history to the world. Maybe you can inspire someone. Maybe one day, the people that you inspired will call you to their country to do a seminar. Can you see it? It's true. It's true.
Yes,
Yeah, of course.
exactly.
Of course.
Tell your history, not in a stupid way, because it's easy to be a douchebag on social media. It's very easy to lose your mind and the character eats you and your ego goes up. It's very easy. No, just be yourself. Don't be stupid. Show your history. Try to inspire others in a good way. Not that type of inspiration like tell our history to the world. Tell that you can be a fighter and don't be like and have a good image. Show that you can be a fighter and put also videos with your girlfriend and kiss each other.
Yeah, because these kind of
this what made us viral,
crazy views,
10
views.
million views and that was what put us like bam on the social media. And what happened? The thing is, not to have as much followers as possible. It's like get your followers, a follower base, and then feed that follower base. Like show yourself to them, and tomorrow when you go to fight to glory, for example, that people that follows you, that likes you, they will buy the pay-per-view. And when the glory guy checks, oh, Miguel sold pay-per-view to Estonia, Italy, Portugal, Spain, France, Italy, Brazil, China, wherever. When it's time to do a contract and like renegotiate your contract, they will pay you more, and you will eat better, you'll live better.
Yes.
It's like an investment, you know. And I'm always telling this to my guys at gym, to my teammates, to my colleagues every day, to every one of them. Do the investment. You guys, all of you have iPhones. Come on, it's easy for you. You have a great gym. You have a team. You have good teammates. You have a good coach. You know what you're doing. You are good at what you're doing. Invest on it. Invest in it because this will will put you food on the table tomorrow. You know. And yeah, it was a plan. It was an
But
investment.
whose plan was it to start doing your videos together with your girlfriend? Like
The plan was like to start creating content.
Okay.
Firstly, creating content like one video a day, every day from Monday to Friday. Every day, one video a day, to see what type of content could you do that people would like to see from us. Because imagine that let's imagine that you do videos punching fruits and smashing things like a watermelon this and it become viral. Okay, I'll see. Oh, Michael is doing this. I will try. I'll do, but when I do it, it's not good. It's not become viral. Okay, I tried. It didn't work. Next idea. Let's do this idea. Let's do this idea. Let's do this one. Now let's do the idea. You and your girlfriend. Ding, 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 check. Winner idea is done. You and your girl. That's the thing.
Yeah,
now,
maybe only one video out of 10 is working.
Because it's like a lottery, no?
Yeah.
And then we did that, a video together. And then after that, you get the followers. Then you put them the content that you want them to see. Fighting content, motivational content, your ninja, this and that. And then people start, oh, look at this guy, so beautiful, that couple. After that, they check her profile. Oh, they're fighting. They're good. They win fights as well. He had an injured. Look at his family. Look at this. He's a guy like me. He's a guy like me who did something good. If he can, I can do it. And that people, in the end, is the ones who will support you and put you food on the table. That's how it works.
But how much have the Instagram followers helped you with your career? Like sponsor wise or something?
Yeah, that's the type of stuff. Yeah. For example, right now, I luckily can say that I live from the money that I get from my sponsors. Firstly, the money to pay my rent, to get me food, is like the money from my sponsors. Like if I have an injury tomorrow, I will not die. I will not have to go work against to the
Construction.
yes, to the construction because I built something, you know. After that, when I went to one championship, I fought in one Friday night on the same card as Rotang and Superlek. And I can tell you that I had like a purse bigger than most of I had a purse on one Friday fights on my debut. It was like the same purse that a lot of fighters get in their debut on one fight night. On the big one. Yeah.
Just because of
Just because I had
followers?
a big backup of followers. And like when I went to do my debut, one shared like 2 or 3 videos of me training, you know. It's not such a normal thing. They don't do that with every fighters. But because I had a fan base, I was like a character already in social media. They did that, and they was happy to pay me. And after that, after the fight, Glory came with the
better offer.
With the offer. Not much better, but we were able to negotiate. Like, no, Miguel doesn't worth this. Miguel worth that.
But one didn't offer you a better one than Glory.
They offered as well a good offer. I will tell you, the money is the same.
Yeah.
The money is the same. The game changer here is the bonus from one. But remember, you can get the bonus or you can be somebody's bonus as well.
Yeah.
Small gloves,
they're
Muay Thai,
hunting a lot.
striking, you can be somebody's bonus.
They wanted you to do Muay Thai there, not kickboxing. Mostly.
Well, it's like they can tell you that they can do kickboxing. At that time, I was fighting more Muay Thai.
Yeah.
Both with more Muay Thai. But if you go to one and fight just kickboxing, you'll fight once a year.
Yeah. True,
And if you
true.
lose, once every 2 years. you know?
Yeah, it's bad.
You have to do Muay Thai because it's what they're focused on.
Yeah.
You have to do it, and you have to find yourself fighting against the beasts with small gloves. And yeah, I can go and fight and put a guy to sleep, but it's more. They also can put me to sleep. I can get the bonus, but they also can get me a bonus. I can get a life change money, but I also can get a life change injury.
Yeah.
And we put things in that way, like fighting in one. Let's imagine the purse is the same in Glory in one. A very good purse for the moment that I was, not now. The moment that I was, it was a very good purse. And for example, same purse, but fighting one, you have to go every time you fight. You have to go to Thailand 1 week.
Yeah.
In Glory, you will fight in Holland.
Europe, yeah.
2 years ago, 2 hours
From Spain, yeah.
of Spain. Second thing, small gloves. Even if you win, you can break your hand and you have to stop a little bit. Much more risk of injury, short career, and yeah, broken jaws, broken injuries, knockouts. Okay, you have the bonus, but don't be arrogant to the point that think you just going to win.
Yeah.
No, you can lose as well. It can happen. Everything. It's fight.
Yeah.
And yeah, small gloves. Going to Thailand with like big gloves. Fighting here. Okay, we prefer this one. And at this moment, I was 22 years old when we signed. Now I'm 24, but at the moment I was 22. So it's like, for now, it's better to be here. What happened? I finished myself fighting with small gloves even farther in Japan.
But coming to Glory, like you had your debut, as we spoke before, with Berian Beposhi, and you lost your debut. Did you feel like some kind of pressure with that, like losing your first fight with a big organization, or you didn't care? Like,
I was like, in my head, I was like, I will just give my all. Like I did in every fight. I will just do my best and give everything that I have. Everything. I will live my life in the ring. And
That
yeah,
was a fucking crazy fight.
that was an amazing fight. Like I remember,
Yeah. Your debut, and it was like a fight of the year contender.
yeah, like that body shot that he gave it to me.
yeah, knock
I was lucky that the referee let me keep going, but I was like in the floor, turning around and that, and I hear 6, 7, get up. I was like, if I lose, it will not be now. He can knock me out, but in the next one, not this one,
Yeah.
not this one. The next one, he may knock me out because he's good, but not this time. And I got up and like, okay, this one is lost. Let's surviving. Next round, let's see what you can do. Pam, 1-1. It's a draw. Third round, let's see who wants it more. And it was an amazing fight, and I was not pressured. And after the fight, when you give your all, when you do like a good preparation, you have trained hard, sleep well, eat good, you have done everything in your hands, everything in your control. You have no pressure. You can be nervous because it's a big stage, it's a big fight, it's everything, but you have no pressure. And that's what's happened to me in the tournament right now. Last tournament, it was same thing. It was like the greatest tournament of this weight class like ever, you know. The 8 best fighters in the world by far. So it's normal to feel some pressure, but I was like, I trained so well, 97 days training every day.
I saw the
resting one day.
stories.
After 2 weeks, like I was training 14 days in a row, resting one. 14 days, resting one.
but why like this?
Because I'm crazy, because I want to work, you know. I cannot stay. I think I have to go to the gym. If I'm good, I go to the gym. If I'm good, I will go train. Oh, you have to rest. Yeah, I have to rest, but maybe I will feel more tired on Wednesday than on Sunday.
Okay, so you're not doing the typical like Monday to Saturday, then rest
Yeah.
Sunday. You do what you feel like, yeah.
Yes, I train every day, Monday to Sunday. If I need to do rest, I will rest. Like
any
on
other
Sunday,
day.
let's rest today, or on let's imagine on not a Thursday because it's sparring day, no rest that day, but on Wednesday, middle of the week. Okay, tomorrow in the morning I will just do some treadmill, some bike, just to control the weight, and I rest all day, like active recovery. I will do what the body asks me, but I will work as much as I can. You know.
What's your like regular Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday
What's your
week?
training week
Yeah.
like?
Yeah.
Monday, usually I start in the morning with it's a normal training week. Pad work in the morning, like a session of 12 to 14 rounds, 1 hour training. I don't do more than 1 hour sessions, except for the tournament because it was a big tournament. We were expecting 3 fights, so you have to do endurance, big trainings, like 1 hour and a half, 2 hours. Sometimes, not every day. But yeah,
usually it's 1 hour work.
yeah, usually 1 hour.
But a good work.
A good 1 hour, yes. A 1 hour that you don't need more. Yeah, you don't want more than that hour. Like a good pad work in the morning, then I'll go rest. I'll go home, rest, come back to the night to the Monday night drills. You know, Tuesday. Let's imagine that it's a normal week. 10 weeks to go to fight day. Okay, 10 weeks to go. 2 months and a half. Tuesday, strength and condition at 7 a.m. in the morning. 7:30 to 9, and then at night normally we do like bag work, for example. Depending, or some days of focus on power, other days focus on cardio, but bag work.
When you start 7:30, is this a group class or private class?
No, it's like for the professional fighters.
Okay, but
All the professionals do the strength and condition with a strength and condition coach.
what times you go to sleep? How many hours you need every night? Usually.
When I train at 7 a.m. 7:30, I sleep less, but then I come back after the training and I sleep until 2
Okay,
until 2
afternoon,
a.m.
yeah.
Until 2 p.m. Sorry.
Yeah.
But I usually sleep 6-7 hours a night, and 1.5 2 hours of nap every day. Like at 2:30 o'clock, time to sleep every day.
Yeah.
And yeah, bag work at night. Wednesday, in the morning, depends. We can do some light sparring session and some bag, or some drills and some bag, or some pad work, like more focus on boxing. At night, we always do like a more relaxed training session. You know, depending. We can do like agility drills. Playing games, like something to work, but to relax your mind and your body. Thursday, strength and condition in the morning, sparring at night. Friday, pad work in the morning, and at night it all depends on how you arrive at that week. You know, there is not one specific training session. No, it depends. Saturday, either we do sprints in the morning or we go to the mountain to run. And yeah, then there is nothing more in the program. But I like to go to the gym on Saturday night and do my shadow boxing with some weights, some just moving, stairs work, playing, you know, working. And on Monday I usually go Sunday, sorry, I usually go for a run. But like this is on the week 10 of fight camp.
Yeah.
On the beginning, on week 6, for example, on Monday, Tuesday, I do 3 sessions. We always put a boxing sparring session at 11 a.m. after the strength and condition.
Yeah.
And on Thursday, we usually do put like a pad work session in the morning of just boxing, or just the sticks, or just the rackets, you know, to keep working on your agility and your speed. But 3 sessions on Tuesday and Thursday.
So when you're going hard training for the fight, then you do 2 sparring sessions in the week.
Yes. Always one of boxing and one of K1. Yeah. And we do light sparring almost every session.
Yeah.
Every session, or to warm up or to finish up, but light sparring, because I believe that it's very important to work on your timing and on your vision and that things. So almost every session, my coach tells us to do light sparring.
What's your thoughts about competitive sparring? Like sometimes, like people going really crazy in the sparring, and some coaches are like, yeah, that it has to be like this.
Yeah.
But
For me,
what's your thoughts about that?
When we're talking about sparring, not light sparring, not nothing, just the expression sparring, it has to be strong. It has to be a good work, you know. But there's a thing. you can go with power, but with respect. When you lose respect, when you try to damage your teammate, you're a dump. You know?
Yeah.
And it's very important one thing as well. This is can be like a little controversial, but it's very important. You must try to win in a sparring session. You have to try to win, not to kill, not to knock out your teammate. Because if you damage him, you don't have sparring partner.
Yeah.
You have to try to win, because if you don't try to win, you will like accommodate yourself. You'll be comfortable on not winning.
Yes.
And you cannot be comfortable not winning, because then you're going to the fight, and when you have to show you the dog inside, you know, you will be comfortable on not winning, because you're used to it. It's normal. For me, since I was a kid, I was a small kid, like 3-4 years old, I couldn't handle a loss. Like I cried with my cousins, with my father, with this, that. I cried when I lost. I lose like a 20-meter sprint or playing PlayStation. I was like, oh no, with a lot of range inside. And nowadays I can manage that. But like, we're doing bag work. We're both doing bag work. I'm in this bag, you're in that bag. Or in the same, changing rhythms, sprints. I go, you go, I go, you go. I cannot accept that you're going stronger than me. Like,
Yeah, winners mentality. Yeah.
if you are giving everything, the least that I can do is the same.
Yeah.
Yes, the same. I cannot lose. If we are going to run as a team, I'll be the first to finish it. I can lose, but next time I'll try again to win, and I will try. I will never accept a loss. Never accept, because sometimes you cannot choose. It's life is like that. You will lose. The problem starts when you accept it. You cannot accept to lose. Never in life. You can never accept to lose. And yeah, in sparring you have to try to win, but you cannot damage your opponent. For example, yesterday I was doing sparring, hard sparring, because the guys are fighting in 3 weeks. So we're getting to the finish of their camp. Hard sparring yesterday. I with a guy very strong for my team, 70 kilos, and I gave him like one calf kick here.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, please don't kick me there, because I'm very tired of the sprints, the preparation as well, and my legs here, near the shin, it hurts a lot. Don't kick me." Of course, I'll not kick you. Of course, I will beat you in a different way. I'll try to beat you in a different way. The other one has like a golf ball here in the elbow. Of course, I will not hit over there. Or if I kick, it's light power.
Yeah.
Today you're tired. It's not your best day. I will not try to smash you. Okay, I see that you're not good. I know that you're not good. I will not try to smash you. But it's sparring. We are both good. Let's go. We have to work. Pim pam, pim pam. If I blood, I blood. If you blood, you blood. If your leg hurts, block it. If you cannot, change your stance. If you tell me that, please don't kick me. Okay, I will not kick you more low kicks.
Today, tomorrow, smash.
Yeah, that's it. It's like, no, my leg hurts. Don't give me more low kicks. Okay, I will not give you more low kicks. But you already know that you lost. Okay, it's like, I will not hurt you. I will respect you. But I will try to win. If you don't try to win, you're doing nothing here. Better to go home.
What's your ideal fight camp? Like how long? 12 weeks? 10 weeks?
Less.
10.
Less?
Not more than 8 weeks.
Yeah.
Always believe in considering that you're active, you're training. For example, me, I'm always training. I don't stop. I train less or train more. I train softer or harder, but I'm always training. Always, every day. Because I need it. Especially sparring. It's my therapy, you know. I don't have a mental coach or psychologist, but the sparring is the best thing for my mind. And yeah, if you are active, 7 to 8 weeks, depending. If you are 20 kilos heavier, you have to do more time. If you went on vacation, you have to do 12 weeks. You have to do acclimatation, you know. But in my opinion, if you're active, if you're in a medially good shape, 8 weeks not much, because then you get saturated of it.
You don't want to overtrain, like
And mental overtraining, not physical. Mental is the worst.
But when you're out of camp, then you usually do 2 trainings per day, or you?
Well, when I want to, for example. Now, because the guys are going to fight, I'm not doing 2 trainings twice a day, because when it's pad work, because there are a lot of professional fighters, I'm helping the team, I'm helping my coach. He's doing powder, okay, like 6 pro fighters. They're going to fight in the next 3 weeks. Okay, 3 for them, 3 for me. We can get like 4 or 5 rounds each other for them, for each one of them, and all of them can work, and it's productive. And I'm helping them. I don't train, but I'm helping the team.
Yeah.
Afternoon, I will train. And on that days I'll do just 1 session. Strength and condition days I do strength in the morning, and training in the afternoon I do the sessions, twice, double session. If it's not, if I'm tired, I will not go to the gym in the morning. I need to sleep more. I will sleep. In the afternoon I'll be there, because it's not moment to pressure your mind to put you in a position of suffering. It's not moment. You will have time to suffer. And when that time comes, you have to be able to suffer to your deepest point, to your deepest point. So when it's time to suffer, we suffer. But now it's not time, so relax. Yeah.
Nice.
Very important to know how to manage that.
How you build up your strength and condition trainings? How they look like? Like, is there like a timer, like 45 seconds I work as hard as I can, or like 3 rounds or
Like
something?
the strength and condition training is like, let's talk about the part of strength first. It's like, I cannot explain you a lot because I just do what the coach told me, but it's like, first, moment of getting power. Let's try to put as much weight as possible on your squat, on your bench press, on shoulder press.
How much you put maximum?
On bench press, 100, 1 rep.
Squat?
What?
Squat?
Bench press.
Squat.
Yeah,
How
a
much
squat?
is squat?
I'm good at squat. 140, 150, 1 rep. Like 1 good rep.
Nice.
For a 75 kilo guys, like your double
of
weight,
course.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah, very good. Very good.
Because I trained a lot of my legs in the recovery of the injury.
Yeah.
So I did a lot of squats, a lot of everything. So my legs are strong in that sense. I have like a good sprint. In sprint I'm good. Like running big, like 4, 5, 6, 7 kilometers. I don't like. But on sprinting, that's my thing. Just let me explode. I have strong legs in that sense. And yeah, first 3 weeks, for example, getting power, then transferring that power with plyometric exercise. No, like now you have power, but why do a bodybuilder doesn't punch strong? Because it's useless power, useless muscle. No, you have power. Now let's put that power. Let's make it useful with specific exercises. And then we finished like with just keep it fast, keep it the body light, and keep it able to explode when the time comes. Cardio work, I'll do sprints on the street, like 100 meter sprints and 400 meter sprints. I do once a week, like a little bit of a bigger run, jogging, like 5 kilometers, 6. And this once every 2 weeks, I go to the mountain, run like 4 kilometers, just up the hill. Yeah, and then there is the bag work, the pad work, the sparring work. That's when you build your true cardio condition for a fight. Yeah.
Who's your manager right now?
It's my manager. My coach is Diego.
Oh, okay,
the
same,
boss.
same. Yeah,
the same guy. We went to a point that was like, no, we are tired that the guy that only do some calls gets 20% of your purse. It's not fair because Diego is working like a dog, putting pads, teaching classes, the gym owner. He has more fighters. Me, I'm suffering. Then we have both to cut our part to give to a guy just do this and that. No, so let's build our own method, our own way. Let's get inside the system, and it's between us. And yeah, luckily, like the guys will fight now in Lisbon. 4 of my team will fight in Lisbon. No manager, nobody will get purse. When I fight in Glory, no manager. It was directly my coach and the matchmaker of Glory who did the conversation, negotiations. And yeah, he's the guy.
But he had a previous connection with Glory, Diego.
No, nothing.
No?
We just build our way up.
Because it's pretty hard to get the contact with Glory.
Really, really hard. But for example, it's hard when for example, there's a lot of good fighters, very good fighters that doesn't have contracts with great promotions. Why is that? Oh, I don't have the contacts. Okay, you don't have the contacts, but what about all the other guys that doesn't have the contacts, but Glory or One went and knocked their doors? Like, we want you. Why? Because they're not just good. They have built something more, an image, a social media base, this and that. So that is very important. The matchmaker of Glory, he followed me on Instagram. He knew me. He followed my girl. He followed my coach, and like he knew us. We present us way before then we signed. You know, he followed us. He was like following our work, and like 6 months before we started to thinking about going to Glory. So things happen for a reason, you know. When you invest time on social media, on image, on going to an event and dress well and have a good fan base, a good everything, things will come naturally, you know. Now there's a lot of not that good guys that goes to great promotions as well, because they have like the fan base, have the image, have everything, but their qualities doesn't match their numbers. You know? It happens. Or also there are guys who goes to promotions like Glory and One and PFL and UFC and this and that, or Bellator or whatever, who doesn't have the level, who doesn't have the skills, and also doesn't have the numbers. Why is that? Because they have a manager who put us there.
Yeah, exactly.
It happens a lot. So there's a lot of ways to the same.
Are they
a lot
more
of paths
like
to the same.
are they more like a meat to others? You mean?
What?
Are they more like a meat to others to win to get the easy wins for other guys?
Yeah.
The manager just get their cut and
Yeah, but imagine that they go there, a bad guy goes to Glory, go fighting to fight with Miguel, just Miguel can win, and the guy come here and do like this, bam, and put Miguel to sleep, and then he's the star. You know, and things happen because it's fight game, and anything can happen. So yeah, this also happens. Guys with low level goes to great promotion because they have a manager who wants to put them there. We also had some managers that contact us, but we're like, no, thank you. We go slow, but we will arrive there. No problem. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but doing a training camp in Spain, do you have enough sparring partners, or you also bring guys in to help you prepare for the fight?
In the beginning, we bring guys.
Yeah.
In the beginning, like in 2023, and that we pay guys to come, like to stay 3 days or 4 or whatever. But then we went to a point that people wants to come to train with us. Like we don't need to call them; they want to come. So yeah, that happened. Now we have like 8 or 10 professional fighters. Like we have like 6 strong guys, professional fighters from the 60 kilos to the 80 kilos. All of them with a lot of experience and quality, and guys who know what they're doing. And yeah, we have a lot of fun. Even to girls, we have 4 professional fighters, women, you know, which is a lot in one gym, no? All A-class professional. Some stronger, some in this low level, but they're all doing their thing. Yeah, we have a good team. We don't need to bring people right now from outside. Like unless it's like really really specific conditions. For example, we will fight against a southpaw with 1 meter and 90.
Yeah,
Okay,
of course.
let's try to get the southpaw big, but. We don't need that. We don't need that type of stuff anymore. Luckily.
Yeah. How is it to have a girlfriend who's a pro fighter?
What's the question? How is it?
Yeah. How is it? Yeah.
Look, it's mostly good. Mostly good. Mostly good because imagine it's amazing to have someone who understands you, because like you have your wife or your girl.
the suffering.
You train from Monday to Friday. On Saturday, you train again in the morning, then you want to rest. And she tells you, so when are you going to lunch? When are you going to eat dinner outside? When are you going to this? When are you going for a weekend? When are you going to on vacations? And you have to tell, look, I don't have the energy,
Yes.
or I don't have the money because I'm doing what I love. I don't have the money. I don't have the energy to do that. I cannot. I'm tired. Don't make me go outside. I just want to stay home. Let's stay home. Most people don't understand it. They just don't understand it. Like, what the fuck is he doing? Just training for nothing. And after all, he's not a great fighter. He doesn't have the money, and he doesn't spend time with me, because that's how we all start. No? When I started, we have been together like 6 years, 6 years together. And it's like when we started, I had nothing, you know. But she already was there. She believed, and she also knew what it was to be a fighter. So she respected, and also believed in it. That's the good part. That's the good part. It's very important to have someone who understands you.
She understands.
To like you are tired, you're dead. You just want to be at your sofa, like watching Netflix and sleeping, and she is there with you, and will not say nothing, because she understands, and she lives the same thing.
How is it to watch her fight?
What? Oof, the worst thing in the world. The worst thing in the world. I'm trying to manage that feelings better, because I want to kill people, you know. I want to kill people. Even when we won, I talk to the referee like, "What the fuck are you doing there?" I get really, really stressful.
Because you did your Glory debut together.
Yeah, we
Same
both
card,
lost on
yeah.
the same day. Yeah.
How was it? Because she fought before you.
Yeah, well, it
So-
was an amazing experience. Amazing.
Yeah.
To live that with her.
Yeah.
It was amazing. We didn't win, but it's, as I said, it's not just about that. You know?
Of course.
Like the dream of being in Glory after starting to fight for nothing, you know, and then arrive on the biggest stage, 10,000 people at the Rotterdam Arena. It was like something amazing. Being the debut, there's nothing like your first love, you know. And doing your debut with your wife, it was like amazing. Even though we didn't win, it was amazing.
But did you felt it affect you with her losing her fight?
I don't think so.
Because a lot of like big teams like Israel Adesanya, City Kickboxing, they fought many times with the whole team, and he said like because the teammates lose the fight.
Yeah, you
he
get
felt going in.
pressured. Yeah. You learn to manage that with the time, with experience. For example, she lost, but I was like, okay, she lost. There's nothing we can do. She's okay. If she went to the hospital or something.
Of course.
But she's okay. She lost 1 point. She's okay. Okay, you lost. Now it's my turn. If she had won, I would have lost as well. It's like it would be the same. So no, in that point we can manage. But we also do one thing, that we try to not to fight on the same events. Never. Never. We try to not fight on the same events. But Glory asked, no, we want the couple on the same event, because we were famous for the videos of the couple things.
Yeah.
And they were like, we want the couple on the same event. We have to do that. So we were, okay, let's go.
I remember that Maikel introduced you for us as he has a couple also. A girlfriend also in the same card.
She's like world class as well. She's 2 times European champion, world champion. Besides fighting Glory, she had fight in Senchi in Bulgaria. She fight in China, in Dubai, like beating the greatest fighter in France. She had beat a world champion in France. It was an amazing fight. She's amazing.
She's still with Glory?
Yes, but Glory
Doesn't have the weight.
they put the women's category and the 70 kilo category on standby.
Okay.
So that was fucked up. She did her debut, and they put it on standby.
Yeah.
Like they could have told us that before, because if we knew it, she wouldn't went to Glory. She would went to One or to Karate Combat or
Now
other thing.
Now she's stuck.
No, she's not stuck with the contract, because they like give you free. You can choose. It's not exclusivity,
Okay.
but you're always waiting for a day they will tell you, look, the women's category is not standby anymore. You have a fight, and it's hard, because that's the dream for any kickboxer to be there. And she's a kickboxer. I'm a Muay Thai fighter who transitioned to kickboxing. So for me, being on Glory, on K1, even if they pay for me, it's the same. But for her, it's like, no, I want to be like Anissa Maxon,
Yeah,
Tiffany
yeah.
Van Soest. I want to be like them. That's the thing. It didn't went as we wish, but who knows? Maybe it was for the better.
Yeah, of course.
Life
of
is like
course,
this.
Yes, never
Of
know.
course. But what's your future plans? What's next for Miguel Trindade?
My future plans, and the short term, it's the title fight. It will happen this year. We're not sure yet when, but we know that it will happen this year. The title fight, the rematch against Patch.
Will you fight before that or the next fight is for the
No,
belt?
yeah, my next fight it will be that fight. I don't know when. If it is August, September, October, November, I don't know. But it will be my next fight. It will be that one. I will not. I prefer to not take risks, to rest, to keep active training strong, and when the moment comes. full
Glory
fight
always gives you enough time to prepare, right?
Yeah. They-
It's not
Especially for a
like
title
that.
fight.
yes.
It's not like that next month.
No, they give you like 2.5 months.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Especially for title fight.
My last time, the time, for example, when I fought in July last year in Rotterdam, they called me on April. No, end of April, beginning of May. May, June, end of July was the fight, 2.5 months. And then after that fight, I already knew that I had the tournament on December. So I like 6 more months. So yeah, you have time to prepare yourself. They also can call you in short notice. Once I was on the summer, I was at the beach on vacations with Deborah, and they called me. Oh, I know that you're on vacation, but are you interested to fight in Belgium against Pepochi because his opponent injured? And
Yeah.
I was like, boss, come on. I'm eating. I'm here at the beach. It's impossible. I will not move from here now. I'll stay here. And yeah, and it was like 10 days before a fight.
Yeah.
But the fight with Petch now would be your first actual title fight. Yeah. The Grand Prix obviously was.
It was not for the title. Yeah, it was just 3-round fight.
But you have done 5 rounds before.
Yes, I've done 5 rounds twice. I
Paco,
believe.
bro? Iska?
Yes, the Iska was a second round KO. The Waco title was 5 rounds, 15 minutes. And then I did a fight on the beginning, full Muay Thai rules, 5 rounds as well. But yeah, I don't have much minutes in the ring because every time it's happened a
Big
lot.
problem.
Every time we want to make minutes, it ends like in a first round KO. But it's not that we always won. But I have a lot of KOs because I'm very unpredictable. And yeah, but like
very
I have,
powerful for the weight class. obviously.
yeah, I have like 21 fights and 13 KOs.
13, yeah.
And of the 13, like half of them were in the first round. So in the end, you don't have much minutes, much experience. But even though I believe I have enough to beat him.
Let's talk about the tournament for a bit. You had 3 fights in the evening. Obviously, the final with Petch was a technical war, but the 2 first fights with the first round KO. How did you feel after those fights?
Look, I believe that was one of the reasons that I lost the final. This is maybe controversial, but it's like this
Make
is
you too comfortable?
This is too good to be true.
Yeah.
I was like Kento Araguchi, never lost in kickboxing just against Patch. I went to fight him. Our last fight of the tournament, the fight that all people from Japan wanted to see. I went over there, started moving. End of the round, bam, sleep. Chad Collins, he was banged from the first fight, but even if it was fresh, like I just saw him and I just knew it, you know. With all the respect, I just knew it. I have the key. First round, 30 seconds, maybe 1 minute, I believe. Out again. And like this is good to be true. How can you come to the hardest tournament ever on this weight class? Like remembering the K1 Max days, like the best guys, and you knock them both. You knock 2 of the best fighting doors out on the first round. And I went like, okay, Pat, you're next. I will not lose. I will knock you out again. It will be 3-on-3, and then you try to knock him out, and it doesn't come. Like you get too high.
Yeah.
You go up, and then you have to go down again. And he remembers why he's Pat, you know. He remembers you why he's him, and yeah, like I told you earlier, the preparation was like 97 days. 97 days thinking on the tournament, training, preparing that tournament. It was very hard to make it look easy, you know? And then when you're there and everything's going right, you're like, no, today's my day. Tonight it's for me. Nothing can go wrong. And then things starting to go wrong, and you don't catch a distance. You don't catch that hand that you want. You don't hit him with nothing. And then you start to get frustrated. And now you have to go against the clock because you're losing. You lost the first round. Now you try to get the points, but even if you get more points, you will not winning because you have to do something. And then you're stressed, then you're pressured, and you lose the fight. That's how it works.
You were very good in the third round, I believe. Very active.
Yes, because that's when I started to like develop more strike, not just to catch him, you know, like low kicks, tips, knees. Try to put everything mixed. It wasn't enough. Still, in my opinion, I don't think I've won, but I also don't think that he should have won like that. It was like the guy didn't do nothing besides blocking me. And in my opinion, as a spectator, not because he fight me, in my opinion, that's not how you won that tournament. You cannot win like this. You have to show that you want to fight. Like, don't come here and do like a game, like an anti-game, anti-fighting, like a tip
his
clinch.
style.
Don't do that in a tournament of $100,000. It's disrespectful. Like for the other guys like Peposhi and the other Korean guy who did 8 counts to each other, killed each other. For Vidales against Chet Collins who are killing each other. Don't do that. Just give the people a fight. They are paying to see the best kickboxers in the world, and they're almost sleeping because of you.
Yeah, but you took away a lot of experience from that fight.
lot,
and
a lot,
obviously
a lot.
you can use that in the next fight.
The one loss worth more than 10 wins.
But what would you change with your game plan to Petch in the rematch?
In the rematch, I would not try to knock him out. That's the only thing that I can say.
Yeah.
If I knock him out, nice, good, perfect. But I will not try to go for the right haymaker.
Yeah,
That's the main thing.
Yeah, he timed the deep very well.
Yeah.
Always when you
And
throw
I
the
will
right.
not give you the same space, the same time. I will be a fucking nightmare to him. It will be the hardest 15 minutes of his life.
Yeah, true. But that's your short-term plan. What's your long-term plan then?
Long term, getting the glory title, defend it, getting the.
Peposhi will be the first defense.
I would love it. I would love it. I would love it. I told earlier in some interviews that I would love to do the rematch with Pepochi in the final of the tournament. That would be amazing. It didn't look like that, but that rematch will happen probably one day.
Of course.
He's very strong. He's also young like me, so it will happen. Get the title, defend it, clean the category, move up. Being just like Poitin, twice champion, double champ, and then who knows, the UFC or something. It depends. In a long term talking, you know, I'm 24. Until 28, I'll still have a lot to do, and until 32, until 36, like there's a lot of time. And I take care. I try to take care of my body the best as possible.
What do you do for recovery?
A lot of physiotherapy, you know. Every time, like a princess. Every time I feel a pain, I just stop. If I'm doing like a squat and I'm feeling a little bit of back pain, just stop. Just don't be the typical fighter. No, I'm strong. Let's go. No, don't do that. Don't do it, because every time you feel pain, it's your body telling you, this is not good. This is not good. Just relax a little bit here. Every time. I don't do ice baths. But I like to do sauna twice a week after training to relax.
Estonians do every day.
Yeah,
Really?
and then to the ice, no?
Yeah.
Or just cold shower. But the
And-
sauna. When we build a house, the first thing what we build is the sauna.
Wow. I would love to have one at home one day.
One day, yeah.
And yeah, after cleaning after doing the the best thing that I can in kickboxing. Maybe a transition to MMA, just to get money for the retiring. You know.
Yeah. You know, there's another Portuguese fighter coming in glory, Andre Santos.
Yeah.
You know him from?
I know him. I have sparred with him like twice, and he's a very humble guy, very good guy, very good fighter, and he sacrificed a lot as well because he lives in Portugal. His first coach was his father.
Yeah.
His father was the gym owner, the coach. Like he had everything, and even with that, he went to Holland to sacrifice to pursue a bigger goal, a bigger dream. So that is something, no? It's easy to sacrifice when you have nothing to sacrifice.
Yeah.
But when you have everything and still goes outside, that's something to consider. It's very respectful, and he's doing his path. He's doing good.
Yeah. Would that be a awesome fight, Portuguese fighter against a Portuguese
Look,
fighter?
it will be great to see two Portuguese fighters fight in glory.
Yeah.
Great for Portugal because, look, I was the first male Portuguese fighter fighting in glory, like Portuguese because the other guy that Judy Souza, a black guy from the 85 kilograms, is like he never trained in Portugal. Never. His career was always from Germany. So he represents Portugal, but he doesn't represent Portugal, you know? In Portugal, people doesn't know him. He never fought in Portugal's circuit. So Andre fought in Portugal. I had fought in Portugal all my whole life. So that's the thing. I was the first man that we had a girl first, Maria Lobo. And after me, just like Andre enters in, and now we're both cleaning the category, and hopefully there's more guys like this because it's a rare thing for Portugal. We don't have much fighters in the big leagues. We don't. But personally, it's like I don't look forward to fight against fighters who are back in the rankings. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. He's spotted as well. I'm maybe number 7 or number 8 right now. But I also always look to who's forward, who's next,
Of course.
who's the champ. Like if I'm number 3, I look to number 1, number 2. If I'm number 1, I look to the champ, and if I'm the champ, let him come. But I don't look to fight against the number 10 of the ranking. It's not. If your goal is to fight with someone who is down in the rankings, like where do you want to go?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
But if you're moving up, let's say in future you're moving up in weight class, would you like to fight Pestati or Quasi?
Yeah, of course. That's
Winner, they're having fight soon. So.
Win, lose or draw, I know that I can give something. I can bring something always, you know. And if I move category, and because it's not just move up, it's like move up and you have to still be there, you know.
Yeah, of
because
course,
you maybe can go to professional boxing, MMA, just fully focus on welterweight. We don't know. It's not a challenge. It's not a call out. But if I move up, I would love to fight him because he's the champ. I want to fight the guy who's the champ. That's why, for example, I'm so in the rush to fight Patrick. I don't want him to lose his title. I want to dethrone the guy with the legend. That's the true thing, the true glory, you know? I don't want to dethrone a champ that came here and on the first defense lose against me. I would love it to be a champ as well, but it's much more fantastic. It's much more of a story to tell to your children that I went to the guy who was champion from 10 years ago, 8 title defense, and at the 9th title defense, he lost against me. I was the man, you know? I was him. That's the thing. That's what I'm aiming to do. If I move up, it's not the same to do a lightweight title fight against a guy who is not the champion, like challenger versus challenger, then move up and dethrone the guy who is 5-time champions. That's the true glory. It's like, for some people, they can tell, oh, look, he's dreaming. Well, I don't see it like as such an impossible thing for me, depending on the timing.
Respect.
Who's the hardest opponent you have fought? in your career?
The hardest by far, Peposhi.
Yeah.
No doubt. The hardest, yeah. Because even when you punch him, his face is like poof and he comes back. Poof,
Yeah,
like
he's
Triple
a wild
G, you
man.
know?
Yeah. His fights are always brawls.
Always crazy. Like the last weekend,
Yeah.
again.
He fought in Belgium, right?
Belgium in a hometown show. I won by KO, but always a war. Like the guy punched him. He was in the floor. Get up to punch him.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Crazy. But the best fighter was Pet. The hardest by far, Peposhi. The best fighter is Pet because he's a master. He's a master. Yeah.
But what do you think? Who's gonna win, Kvasi or Bestati?
Hard one because I like Quasi. Like he looks like a very cool guy, but
Maikel was fight with him.
yeah,
Yeah, fought with Kvasi before he went to Glory. Yeah.
King of Kings, no?
No, in Estonian show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He looks like a very cool guy and he deserves to be there. But man, how can he be so unbeatable? You know?
Yeah, I think it's the awkward
stance.
style.
Weird
It's the
style,
awkward
yeah.
style.
That's it, yeah.
He throws from different
Because
angles.
you
that
look
no
at
one sees.
Bestati, technically much better.
Yeah.
Knows how to play the game, like as everything. And Chico just entered with his anime shorts, anime hat, just playing, just enjoying, just smiling,
Yeah.
and then he beats them all. Like it looks like he isn't even trying.
Yeah, but I think
With the
Tijani.
straight
Yeah,
backhand, just
like
like
he isn't
this.
even trying
Yeah.
to do his best. He's not struggling. He's not even struggling. But nobody is untouchable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I cannot say who I think is going to win because Tijani is amazing, but it's not that easy to have a 2 meter guy in front of you
Yeah.
with a range like 2 more meters.
Yeah.
He
Giraffe.
does this and touch you, and you think no, it's impossible that it lands, and it lands. So the first time I believed that Tijani was going to win, but now I don't know.
I believe, and we have talked about it before also, that now Tijani has had more time to develop himself.
Yeah.
To get bigger
To
and
be bigger and
To
stronger
gain
for the way.
weight and
Because when he came to welterweight,
It's too fast.
yeah,
too
fast.
skinny. Yeah.
It takes time, and now he's improved. He's grown a bit.
Yeah.
So hopefully, man, Tijani has a nice style. He has everything to take the
Everything.
belt. So
Yeah.
would be nice, but also would be nice for him to go down and defend the lightweight again.
There is nothing in the lightweight for
Kaito.
him. This guy isn't competition for him.
Yeah.
I don't think this competition. If he had beaten Marat Grigori, for example,
Of course.
you
yeah.
could tell no. This guy against Bestati can be a thing. But like, you didn't fight for 300 grams. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
You
it's,
didn't want to fight for 200 grams, and now you're calling out the champ, who already had beaten you. It's not
It's,
your moment to calling out nobody.
It's a weird situation with.
And it's
with the
sad
weight.
to see such a great category, the best category, on standby. Like it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't understand it. Like it's it's a weird
you take
one.
the title and move up. It's gonna be back.
Yeah, I think so.
Hopefully.
Why not?
One question for each other: who would you put? Like we are all kickboxing and Muay Thai fans. Who would you put on the lightweight category to make it more interesting right now?
Chingiz Alasov.
Chingiz would
The
be.
man.
Chingiz would be the one definitely.
One. You cannot repeat.
Yeah. Chingiz.
Yeah, by far.
If
But I believe
Kaito
Chingiz
Ono-
Alasov would win easy against anybody.
Yeah, definitely. He's the best, but a long layoff for him.
Yeah.
And he's gained a lot of weight, so I'm not surprised if he would come back to glory and be in welterweight.
Yeah.
Or he will go to one and fight Ursel because he has clean enemy. But for me, if Kaito Ono wins Enrico Gale right now,
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
he will definitely do a fight with Marat because one knee Japan
Yeah.
fighters.
They need the Japanese
And
stars.
I don't know. Kaito, for me, I think he could be the one who would make it interesting.
Yeah.
I think it was first time for him. As you told us before, it's hard to go to Japan and fight a different culture, long flight, and so on.
The same from
He came from Europe first time ever.
Yeah, it's
and
the
then
same, it's the
fight
same.
the champ straight away. But
And what a champ, yeah.
yeah, so I think Kaito, Chingiz definitely. But yeah.
Not so much left anymore.
Not so much left, yeah.
Yeah.
Hard one. 65 is booming right now.
Right now,
Welterweight is very
for
good.
me, it's the most exciting as a
Yeah.
fan. Not because I'm taking part, but as a fan Damn, all fights
It's
counts
explosive,
KOs,
power,
fast action from the first
Yeah.
second to the last one.
Yeah.
Not like when you see the heavyweights and that I was watching the heavyweight tournament.
The last man, yeah.
It was, come on, man.
Yeah, a lot of
Come on.
no-name fighters.
Lot of KOs, but it's
But
not
KOs
spectacular.
because it was a great fighter against a fighter that
yeah,
wasn't
no
on
name.
the level.
Same level, yeah.
It was on the same level. It's easy to have KOs like that, you know. But like the thing is, when two great fighters do a great fight and defense, and if it ends on the KO, amazing. But two great fighters do a great fight. Like now, because of the guys who are getting eliminated, no, so there's just the best ones
Getting better now.
get in. So yeah, maybe there'll be more interesting fights, but it cannot be that on 32 heavyweights, I won on 16 fights. I'm sleeping in 15.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
It cannot be like that. But yeah, kickboxing is like some new blood.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay, I think it's pretty much it. If you want to like add anything, we have like our listeners questions for you.
Okay.
And or if you want to add anything, you can add. But
No, I'm just going with the flow as well. I like to talk about these random things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carl, shoot it.
Carl, shoot it. We have like I don't know how many.
Couple of
but,
questions.
Couple of questions. Yeah.
So, if you could do kickboxing, what other martial art would you choose?
Muay Thai included, no?
I think
No, I would choose boxing,
boxing, yeah.
pro boxing, yeah.
Because you did boxing.
Amateur boxing fights.
yeah.
But that was because I was
Injured.
still recovering and to step in the ring. I would do boxing. And if not boxing, let's not put MMA because it's a mix of everything, no?
Mm.
Let's exclude him here. Martial arts, fighting sports. No kickboxing, no boxing. Probably I would went to Dagestan to do
2 or 3
some-
years.
some grappling, some wrestling. Yeah, sambo.
Send Miguel to Dagestan 2-3 years.
2-3 years. and forget.
Please send me right to Santa
Yeah.
Claus.
No, but yeah, like art stuff. I like boxing because you suffer, or wrestling because you suffer. I like that type of stuff.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. How
Not taekwondo, for example, just tip
Touching.
tap shit.
Yeah.
That shit.
many Estonian fighters do you know?
Right now, Uku, the heavyweight from Glory, and Henry told me about a girl, Maria.
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 One second. She was.
I don't follow a lot, but I remember that I saw something at one championship, I believe. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't know many more Estonian fighters. How many inhabitants does Estonia have?
1.2 million or something.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course.
Not a lot.
Well, Portugal has 10 million and it's
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
So yeah, 1.5 is
Small countries.
it's a very small country. Yeah.
1.3 maybe. Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
small. Yeah,
in
small
Tallinn
country.
is 400 or 500,000. So it's like.
Yeah. For example, in Spain, just in Madrid, you have 1.5 million.
Yeah.
Or 2 or 3, I believe. I think in Lisbon you have 1 million, something like that. And in Madrid you have 3 or 4.
And count babies, old
Elders,
people,
yeah.
and then you have
Yeah.
like a
And
working.
then count the ones who go to football, to
Yeah, yeah.
cricket,
Yeah,
to this and
exactly.
that. And then the 0.00001
Who's doing
will
fighting?
maybe try to go
Yeah.
to a kickboxing gym. And after that, just a small amount will fight.
But thanks to our show, I think.
You're doing a great job.
Yeah.
Great job, yeah.
Well, we hope to bring the new blood in.
First
the,
of all,
in
you're
the
doing
fight.
you're doing a very important thing, that you're doing the things and how they should be done. Like, it's not a podcast where you come here and it's like let's record with the cell phone. No, you're putting time, you're putting money, you're putting the
We
investment.
started in a container.
Fuck.
2 years ago, yeah.
But here you are, like, that's amazing. First, you're trying to do the things in a good way. For sure, there are a lot of people in Holland or in other countries with much better resources, with much better content, with more fighters that doesn't do the same, doesn't do it as well. You're doing as a professional. That's the first thing.
Thank you, man.
The things will come later. The bigger things will come after that.
Yeah, we have our
Thank you.
main sponsor, Epicbet, is also sponsoring the seminar as well.
Yeah?
So, yeah, they are been backing us.
They are helping to
Nice,
pay for
that's
you.
amazing. With 1.3 million, and you can get sponsors.
Yes.
So, 2 more questions to go.
Yeah.
Biggest mistake in your fighting career?
Biggest mistake in my fighting career. Well, it's hard to tell things that are mistakes when you don't know the path. You know? Like, for example, once I went and fight 2 weeks in a row. I fought 5 rounds on Saturday for the European title, a hell of a war, and yeah, that was on Saturday night. And on Tuesday, I went to Thailand to fight on Friday on Cambodia. Like, and I lost the fight, you know.
But that was
It was like very
Muay Thai rules both?
yes, they call it Kung Mer, but it's Muay Thai.
Okay.
And in Kung Mer, there's one thing: you only win if you don't step back. Like if you move, you are not going to win. Even like for example, in Muay Thai, you can win by controlling moving back, like
style.
patch for
Yeah,
example,
yeah.
moving back, tips, kicks, controlling. In Kung Mer, if you move back, you don't win. Like I was fucked up from
Last fight.
The last fight. I lost 9 kilos in 1 day and a half. 1 day and a half, 9 kilos, craziness. And I was like, I would just try to punch him, put him to sleep, move, breathe, then go in, pump, 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 move, breathe, and it's impossible to win. He did nothing, but I moved. He wanted to fight, and I wasn't there. That's how they see it, you know. It's a mistake. Yeah, it's a mistake. But at that time, I needed to hit, you know. My purses were like 1,000 and a half, 2,000 euros. I had to put my money at home, in the food in the table. So you have to go. You have to do some sacrifices. Do we call it a mistake? It wasn't the best thing to do, but it's my job. I have to go. And I didn't knew that I was going. I went to try to win. I didn't want to lose. So and some losses are necessary. So after all, it can be seen as a mistake. It can be seen as experience.
Yeah.
And this is one example. But the most important thing that I think that I learned not to do was to rush things. Never rush things. Do your part. Do everything that it's in your hands, and things will come. Don't rush. Oh, I want to be world champion. I want to have this title. I want to beat him. I want to fight in one. No, maybe you want it, but you're not ready. Maybe you think you're ready, but you're not. Just calm down. Don't rush, and we'll keep working.
Your time is coming.
Yeah, your time's gonna come. Your time's gonna come.
And last, how do you find the balance in training camp not to overtrain?
I'll try to listen to my body. Like, no, I'm tired, I will rest. No. You're tired, you'll go train as well. You have to train. We are always tired. So if you go by that way, you'll never train. But for example, I try to, most important, sleep well. Very important. I prioritize my sleep. Either in the night or in the afternoon, the nap. I take my supplements that helps me a little bit. It's like the supplements are a thing, but if you don't take them, you'll feel tired as well. So
Yes.
just maybe they're helping. I will keep taking the creatine and this and that because maybe it's helping.
I always say that when somebody asks.
It's not a miracle.
Yeah, it's not like that. You take, now you're like
No.
way bigger or way stronger.
You
or-
have to sacrifice
Yes, exactly.
as well. Eat well, very, very important. That's the thing. More important than supplements.
What you like to eat?
I like to eat, but I don't always eat what I like. But yeah, food, very, very important. Even if you eat much food, it's important to be clean food, good food. You don't need to eat the raw meat with the avocado in a wood table. No, you don't need to be like that. Do that Instagram stuff. You can eat your
Fancy
stuff,
shit.
your pasta, your rice, your chicken, your cow, this and that, your greens, your vegetables, your fruits. Eat good food. Don't eat lasagna from the supermarket. Don't eat pigs every day.
Yeah.
Don't eat cereals every breakfast full of sugar. No, you don't need to spend that much money on diet like a lot of people think. You're going to eat your breakfast, just eat some bread with some eggs. It's done your breakfast. Put a banana now to lunch, some chicken, rice, some vegetables. Try to put it all with some sauce, something to give some flavor. Eat well. It's very important to the recovery. Very important. And then and try to take every time to sleep and to rest when you can, because I'm a professional fighter. I can train, eat, and sleep, but not everybody can do it. And when you're truly exhausted, just rest 1 day or 2. And people now will say, when do you know you're truly exhausted? You will know. When you're truly exhausted,
Good
you will know. You will feel it. Like, it's not that you're tired. No, you're exhausted. Grabbing the bag and going to the car is a sacrifice. Getting up from your bed is a pain. Okay, now you're exhausted. Go train and then rest. That's what I think that I do. When I will rest, I'll go, no, okay, I'm exhausted. I have to rest. I've been training like 19 or 20 days in a row. Now I'm exhausted. I will rest, but I will do this session first. I'll do the session, and then I will rest. Not now. One more, like always. That's how I manage rest. I don't rest, so I don't have to manage it.
I have also one question. Who's your favorite retired and active fighter?
He's not retired. He's not active right now. Currently,
I mean, one retired and one active.
Alazov is the more active.
Yeah.
For me, my favorite. I have to mention some names as well, like Lee Emerson, Fabio Pinca, Prime Boacau, Masato. Andy Sauer not that much, but as well Andy Sauer is the fighter that I inspired a lot.
Generation fighters.
But Chingy Alazov for me.
K1 Max generation.
Yeah, the gold generation. And my favorite fighter of them all, it's from that generation. It's Ernesto Hooft and Irene Bonjaski.
Yes,
both.
Flying gentlemen.
They were heavyweights that went to fight, and they went not just to brawl. You know, you can see a fight like Gokhan Saki against Tanel Viik, for example. And it's a fucking war. They're killing each other, but they're not just going like bricks, bam, ping, bam. No, they're thinking. They're doing amazing combos. They're doing side steps. They're punching. They're going back. They're doing spinning back.
Even like Peter Ertz was like 40 years old and he was still doing
high
kicks.
Still putting people to sleep. And Rein Bonjaski and Ernesto Hooft, for me, they're my favorites. If I have to choose, because it's hard to choose. I like a lot of fighters, but I'll put both of them because of the aura, the energy, not just fighting. The way they're fighting, but their energy is something that I like, that I love a lot. So that's their demand. Alazov right now, because he's the best, no doubt. For me, I think you cannot argue with that. He's amazing. How easy he beat Supermod. How easy he won the Grand Prix. He's different. And retired, golden era of K1.
Yes, totally agree with that. Any questions?
No, I think we're good.
Talk now or shut up forever.
Yeah.
So,
thanks, Miguel.
Thank you guys.
We really
thank you very much.
Coming.
It was amazing. I like to talk. I'm good here.
Hopefully, we have a nice seminar tomorrow.
I'm sure it will be.
I think the episode is coming out end of April or somewhere there.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's pretty much it. Thank you again.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you,
very
Tanel.
much,
Thank
guys.
you, Maikel. Thank you, Karl.
Henry.
And thank you all the viewers. Follow us in Instagram and Facebook.
Hit the
And
subscribe button.
now you have to say our podcast name.
Ux Kax Max. Body shot.
Ja sellega
Oh, you know
lõpetame. Thank you.
Thank you
for
very much.
everyone. Good job.
Nice.